Hey folks, it's Nick Granville. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I'd talk about the Strat bridge pickup. Many of us hate them. Some people love them. I, for the longest time, did not like the Strat pickup. I'm just going to put that out there as a disclaimer right from the beginning, right? I much prefer the Telecaster pickup, right? Tele has that kind of bold, big sound. This to me always sounded thin. Yeah, you know what I mean? Thin, obnoxious kind of sound. I always preferred to have a humbucker there, you know? HSS. That was kind of the thing, right? I've grown to love it, and the reason I have is that I've kind of figured out how to use it since I've had this guitar. So I think I'm just going to stick with it. And I kind of flip back and forth on this. I keep thinking maybe I should just chuck a humbucker in there and get Glenn to make me a pickup. Maybe, but then also by the same token, I'm like, Nick, just leave shit alone. But it does sound good, and the reason it sounds good is I've changed my approach to how I go about it. So I thought, let's discuss that today. I'll show you how I came about it. But first, this is my clean sound. I'm just running through a Blues Junior, the 30th anniversary that I have here on loan from Fender. I'm running through my pedal board, and the only reason I'm doing that is I want to show you how I go about making that pickup sound better, right? So that's just the clean sound. There's no reverb on the amp if I take everything off. I'm just running reverb via the VP4 because the reverbs rock. The fractal reverbs are like the best. But I'm just going to leave the reverb on for now. So most of the time I kind of live on the neck pickup, this one here. That's kind of my sound, right? Whatever guitar I'm using, Stratocaster, single coil guitars, neck pickup. And what I've always found is you switch down to that bridge pickup. And this guitar has a really good bridge pickup, but it's like that shrilliness about it. It doesn't have a lot of bottom end. And what I've found kind of is the key to it is kind of how you're going to use it, right? So first thing I did was I rewired this guitar, and it now has the tone control on the bridge pickup. That goes a long way. If I'm on the bridge pickup and I'm playing clean, which is something I wouldn't normally do on a Strat, but that's with the tone control up full. Put it on 6. Big improvement, right? That to me kind of makes it, you know, because I've got that one just for the bridge pickup. If I go to my neck pickup and, so here's my neck pickup. Way more balanced, right? I kind of got that from Scott Henderson and a bunch of players like that do that. That's the first one. But also to me, that bridge pickup just sounds a bit anemic. It's not got it's just not the thing, right? But the key to it, I found, is to hit it with a compressor. If you hit it with a compressor, it kind of brings back the body. Because compressors, for me, I've avoided compressors my whole career. I want more dynamics, not less most of the time. But on a bridge pickup, like a Strat bridge pickup like this, what it needs is the color that a compressor adds, right? Neck pickup, bridge pickup, tone up on full. And I'm going to hit it with this OTB Custom Boost by Owen Barry. And it basically what it does is it kind of adds some frequencies and different stuff in, but importantly it compresses. That makes a world of difference. And the first thing I notice as soon as I do that, as soon as I put something in that kind of compresses a little bit and makes it that kind of thing, I play differently. The thing I've found with the bridge pickup too, I haven't touched the tone control yet. I could wind that back and get to what we had a minute ago. But what I find is that if I play hard, especially on that top string, you get that kind of shrilly, nasty, the thing that we don't like about the Strat bridge pickup. But play light. So if you lighten up your touch and you put a bit of compression in it, you're about 50% of the way there. I say 50% because that's kind of only part of it. That's not all of it either that I'll do. For the longest time, what I did was I used those two pickups together. No compressor. And that's a cool sound, right? But that's a different sound than a bridge pickup sound. So let's go back to the bridge pickup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I would use an overdrive pedal and select the right overdrive pedal for here. So I have a bunch of different overdrive pedals, and people often say, why do you need so many? Well, they're all set up for different things. So for me, I set up the Bb Preamp to kind of be dedicated to neck pickup. So this is my clean tone. And then if I put the Bb on, sounds pretty good, right? But if I go to the bridge pickup, it's okay, but it's, could be better. The OCD, on the other hand, on my board, I set that up for the bridge pickup. If you notice, I've got the tone control wound back a little bit to, again, take off some of that top end. So here's my clean tone on the bridge pickup, and here's with the OCD. Sounds cool, I really dig that. But that's without the OTB Custom Boost on, which is going to compress it. I'll chuck that on. And you can see the combination of things with the right kind of picking with that compression of the OTB boost. Now you could use a compressor pedal, that would work too. I just like what that custom boost does. It sort of shapes things in a nice kind of way. But a compressor would work too, and then selecting the right overdrive. Another pedal that I have on here that I use quite a bit, and it's one of my favorites, is the Dude by J Rockett. J Rockett Designs. God, I can't even speak today. It's one of those days. It's Friday morning. This to me is what I have this set up for the bridge pickup as well. But this being that Dumble thing, it has the lower mid-range kind of push. And that helps with the Strat pickup too. So here's my clean sound. And here's with the Dude. Now here's with the Dude plus that OTB for the compression. I don't know that I like the compression more. I think there's enough compression going in on the Dude pedal already that it doesn't need any more from the OTB. Your opinion may differ. Whatever, it's one of those things. But you can see that the process, right? I'm picking lighter, I'm selecting an overdrive that's got a bit more girth, and I'm running the bigger, broader sound, but I'm running the tone control back a little bit. I'm picking lighter and all those kind of factors. And if I need a bit more warmth, I'll wind it down here. If I was going to go for the Eric Johnson type sound, then I could definitely get that by just kind of winding that tone control back quite a bit. I have found that generally on about 3, That seems to be where that Eric Johnson sound lies. I'll show you. It's a little dark. And maybe I'll put the Dude on as well. So it's not exactly in that Eric Johnson thing, but it seems to be me. That's probably what he does. He runs his tone control back quite a bit. I have another pedal on here, which is a boost pedal, a spark boost pedal. I don't use that for the same reason. That's a very transparent kind of boost. I use that like if I'm going to go from, say, a humbucker guitar to a single coil guitar, just to kind of balance up the different levels of the guitars, so they're kind of more even. But what I'll also do too is if the band starts getting up and I just need a bit more volume, I just kick that in case. So it's kind of a backup plan in that sense. Hey, look, I hope you found this useful. If you have, then you know what to do. And if you've already done that, then you've already liked and subscribed, then you're a cool guy and or a cool girl, and it's really awesome that you do that. I thanks very much for subscribing. It's awesome. It really helps my channel, so does liking, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? If you want some lessons, hit me up. Probably the best way to do that is via my website, nickgranville.net, or on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. I can do lessons with people anywhere around the world, and I've sort of got some strategies that can help. So thanks very much. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.